I'm going to expose how the United States government actually are hiring these so-called voice of skull handlers to pretty much these handlers to conduct cyber torture. These cyber torture handlers are recruited through the prison industrial complex, and what they're doing is they torturing civilians, right, and trying to have them kidnapped, jailed, beat, and raped and killed. You get what I'm saying? These cyber torturers or whatever, everything they say out their mouth is a gay slur about your ass and have you kidnapped or killed. Let it be known that you're gonna have a lot of violence and increasing and stuff because these voice to skull operators that are ex-cons, they work deliberately with corrupt police and corrupt FBI agents. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying all FBI is corrupt and not all police officers are corrupt, but this is a civilian infiltration and pretty much certain police in a satanic conspiracy. You get what I'm saying? So that's why you're gonna have an increase of violence against the police. And I was reading an article the other day that said violence was up 400% against the police. That's because, and I have nothing to do with, I have nothing against police, the ones that actually do follow the law of the country. You get what I'm saying? I have no problem with them, like the constitutionalist police and stuff like that. But be advised that they are using corrupt police and stuff like that to specifically target certain people, target individuals like me, who expose their complete systematic fucking corruption. You get what I'm saying? So they're trying to actually have targeted individuals kidnapped, and they torturing us already. You get what I'm saying? They already torturing us, cyber torture. I filed the United Nations complaint against the United States government for cyber torture. So I'm a victim of cyber torture already. You get what I'm saying? So, and what else they're doing is beaming, voice to skull technology into civilians' heads and stuff. They're trying to condition us and get us to think that, being gay is cool or is normal or, just do whatever you say, whatever they say. You get what do what they say. Or like being a complete systematic slave is perfect or good. Not being able to think for yourself. You get what I'm saying? Being a sheep pretty much. They're trying to convince us that this is good. And the people that are not within that matrix control system, whereas though they don't actually have control of their minds, they're trying to get rid of, you guys. They're trying to get rid of, in the prison industrial complexes being used as calling facilities. So be aware that they do have their secret society, and they have these mind-controlled slaves actually targeting free-thinking, strong-minded people. You get what I'm saying? And they trying to pretty much exterminate us. So this is a lawless society. You get what I'm saying? Anytime a government or institutional body just can place hits on civilians and decide whenever they die, like kill him, get rid of him, because that's what the FBI is doing, and that's what the NSA is doing. We no longer live in a constitutional republic, but we live this is a communist dictatorship that was formed from the prison industrial complex by the Federal Bureau of Investigation and the NSA. You get what I'm saying? At the highest levels and forms of government. So they did this for decades, all behind closed doors. You get what I'm saying? No rule of law, rights, or legislation, but the use of neural weapons to bypass any rule of law, rights, or legislation. It's complete systematic corruption. You get what I'm saying? And the psychiatric facilities are actually being used to cover up the use of advanced neural weapons on law-abiding citizens. So what we have is pretty much the FBI have been calling the population. They say, I'm always threatened with kidnap. You get what I'm saying? So they've been pretty much calling the population and kidnapping civilians to try to cover up the use of advanced neural weapons. Anybody that's awoke to what they're doing, they're pretty much trying to get rid of to prevent a so-called buildup. You get what I'm saying? To prevent a buildup. And I guess to prevent war, because this system is so fucking corrupt. It's lawless. It's lawlessness. So I'm constantly threatened. I'm constantly tortured. And I'm just sick of this shit, you guys. Like, it's the worst thing you can do to somebody. Cyber torture and harass them, being voices in their head all day. and electronic frequencies and manipulate their neurological system, their left ankle. You get what I'm saying? Their right ankle, and it's them pretty much, complete systematic corruption. No rule of law. This shit is treason at the highest levels and forms of government. We all are being watched, you guys. We all are being watched through our own bodies without our knowledge and without our consent. Well, some of us without our knowledge, but that's why I'm telling you and I'm informing you. We all are being watched without our consent through, I believe it's vaccines. Because I know I was vaccinated in 2006 without my knowledge and my consent. And, well, I knew it, but I didn't consent to it. And it was by the Baltimore City Detention Center. So I was vaccinated without my consent. These are crimes against humanity. Why would I ever agree to be surveilled, tracked, or tortured by any fucking body, or controlled, mentally enslaved by somebody else? I would never agree to no shit like that, you guys. I mean, any person with a brain or that's intelligent, they would never agree to be tracked, tortured, or illegally surveilled. And there's no amount of money somebody can even pay me to agree with that. You get what I'm saying? So I make these videos for information purposes, to let people know what I'm going through and to expose the illegal targeting of law-abiding citizens by the United States government. You get what I'm saying? Anybody that pretty much exposed their corruption, they get put on a FISA fraud watch list and they're tracked. You get what I'm saying? And treated as terrorists. Terrorists for what? Speaking the truth? The real terrorists are the ones who are out here torturing and attacking people. That's the United States government with their civilian Gestapo, Nazi slaves. That's because this is America, and globally, this is a global, pretty much repeat of Nazi Germany, but it's global. So this is happening pretty much globally, Nazi Germany. Continue to wake people up, continue to spread knowledge. Hey, watch out for these corrupt pieces of shit. And I'm just trying to get all of this. They say you're going to get your family killed. How are you going to get your family killed when you haven't done shit? I haven't done anything illegal, anything wrong. That's voice to skull, you guys. They all devils. I don't listen to shit they say. The devil is a lie. So I believe what they doing is they're sacrificing their relatives or something. Like if they don't kill their relatives, then they get killed. I don't know. It's all brainwashing. It's all mind control. You get what I'm saying? So, but I just got on here to make this video and stay away from psychopaths and narcissists, because this shit is narcissism.